Two U.S. Marines were hiding along a roadside in Ethiopia on a mission to cover the safe retreat of an American squad. They waited for hours until the squad finally appeared in their line of sight. But right ahead of them, a group of terrorists with heavy weapons were preparing to ambush. Donnie quickly calculated wind speed and distance, while the sniper next to him, Bob, locked onto the target.
On target. Hold scope. Fire when ready.
With one shot, the terrorists' armored vehicle lost control and flipped, allowing the U.S. convoy to pass through safely. Just as the two were about to retreat, Bob noticed a large group of enemies rushing in from the rear of the convoy. Bob accurately killed the machine gunner and driver at the front, and the terrorist convoy was instantly stopped. Unable to locate the sniper's position, the enemy brought in mortars and started shelling the hillside where the two were hiding. Explosions got closer and closer. They were running out of time. Donnie urgently contacted the command center to request fire support, but was told that there was no UN authorization in the area. The commander immediately ordered the system to be shut down and evacuated urgently, leaving the two to fend for themselves. Then came the worst. An enemy attack helicopter flew in and started raining bullets down on their position. Donnie was unfortunately hit by the helicopter and died on the spot. Bob, who was in desperate situation, picked up the Barrett heavy sniper rifle on the ground and fired continuously at the helicopter propeller. The bullets successfully hit the propeller, causing the aircraft to lose balance and fall to the ground. Finally, he escaped successfully. 2 weeks later, the commander who ordered the evacuation was killed by a long-range sniper. Bob, who was frustrated, chose to retire and live in seclusion in the mountains with his beloved dog, Sam. But 3 years later, a high-ranking officer, calling himself Colonel, showed up at his cabin. He told Bob that someone was planning to assassinate the president during a public speech in 2 weeks. He hoped that Bob could stand in the killer's perspective and formulate a corresponding assassination plan to deal with it. Bob refused. He didn't want anything to do with the government ever again, but the colonel had come prepared. He handed Bob a Congressional Medal of Honor, one that had belonged to Mark, and he said, "A true patriot doesn't stand by and watch the country fall apart." Although Bob didn't agree on the spot, the colonel knew he would definitely agree.